Right folks, well here I am again, back in the field where I've had a few hammered, and what I thought was, well, I didn't think there was anything left in it, to tell you the truth. But I've had, in 3 days I had 5 hammered, and I came up this week and I had, I'll show you a picture of it, I had their medieval padlock key. And the only reason I know it's a medieval padlock key is because I was reading the search here on the bog this morning, and in the search here nominations for best find of the year, something like that, I come across this thing that I'd found. I hadn't a clue what it was at first, but anyway, that's been nominated as a find of the year sort of thing, and lo and behold, I bloody got one the other day. Brilliant. Mine's bent like, and it's lost the loop on the end, which you'll see in the photograph later on, but well chuffed, because obviously I haven't got it with any other machine. Anyway, so today, well, what I've been doing all this week, I'm using Neil Slow and Low's program, which at first drove me around the bend because it's just pips, squeaks, squeals, and he said just be patient with it. Just be patient, that's what he said on the Man Lab Owners forum. Just be patient with it and your finds will come. And I can't believe it. Like, went on another field a couple of days ago with it, and I tried these settings, and I can't believe the amount of buttons and oh my god, there was all sorts of things. Had any coins, I found a silver sixpence. Well, it's just after the silver period, 1946 or something like that, I think it is. But I just can't believe the amount of stuff that I found with this, because I was using two-tone, Ferris two-tone. Now I'm using this thing of Neil's. I'll just show you what it is. I'll show you. Right, turn the detector on. Just turn it on. Hope you can see that. Right. Now, as you notice, I've got a clear screen, right? No discrimination, so I'm in all metal. At the moment, it's all metal. If I go into here, go to sensitivity, manual, and I've taken the level up from 16. It was suggested that if you use 16 at first to begin with, and work your way up slowly. I tried it on 16, but I found that everything that I was finding was in the first 3 or 4 inches, and I wasn't getting anything any deeper. So what I've done, I'm going to try it today up at 22 and see if that helps any. I'm not going to noise cancel, ground balance, because he suggested just attack the field with this. He's got his right up, all his settings are just bonkers, right up, everything's right up. Threshold level 19, volume limit 30, volume gain 30, response smooth. Now this smooth, I think it helps out because you're in all metal. Because you're in all metal, iron, right? It's iron comes through on this, but because it's in multi-tone as well. Because it's in multi-tone, the iron gives off a really high squeaky sound, but it breaks up a little bit. Right, and silver, some big silver coins and things like that, they've said they come up with a high squeaky sound, but it doesn't break up. So until I find one of them, you know, I won't know, will I? So anyway, back to the settings. Right, smooth. Anything else after that? Tone ID. There you go, multi-tones. Sounds conduct, not ferrous. I'm putting it on conducts, and this gives you all the low tones will be like your coppers, maybe silver. I haven't had a hammered with this program yet, so I don't know, but I think hammered will come in at low as well. Some hammered I've been told might come in high, but I'm not bothered. I'm just going to dig the two-way smooth signals. Right, variability 30, limits 29. I still don't really know what they mean. I'm really gonna have to study that book, because I keep reading it. Right, threshold pitch 1, and that's it for that one. Right, now if we go to expert settings, recovery deep on, recovery fast off. a trash density high, because there's a lot of coke and stuff in this field. I'll probably pick a bit of coke up and all until I get used to that, the sound of coke. The ground difficult, which it is, and noise cancel I've got at 4. Right, the reason for this is, I was watching Norfolk Wolf with the Explorer. Now he reckons that he was doing a very similar thing to what Neil's got here, and he said to me, well, he said on the video, if you each one of these noise cancel numbers from 1 to I think it's 30 goes up to, but each one of these, like 1 is a lower frequency, so it'll get you really smaller items, right? You know, that's what I had it on 4, because I'm wanting to go deep, but I'm also, you know, I might put it up a bit high, but Neil has explained as well in his post that between 1 to 4, 2 to 4, and he usually has his on 4. Now he finds stuff, but he's always on ploughed land, so I'll give this a whirl for now on here, and then see if I can get any more depth out of it by going a little bit higher maybe, or even lower. I'm not too fussed anyway. I'll try one way or the other. Right, so that's the noise cancel, because I'm not going to do noise ground balancing with it, as explained. So they are my settings. Now I'll let you listen to this, because it goes mental. You're listening to that? It's just constantly, goes mad. It's just well, it was doing. You know what I mean? But the more you have your sensitivity up, the worse it's going to get. Now Neil of course has taken his right up now to about 30, he's on the max now. But like I say, I've just taken mine up to, what is it, 22 is it? I set off at 16. So I think it goes a little bit deeper with that as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to go over and over this field again, pick out a nice little area where I found that padlock, that medieval padlock key, and let's give it a whirl. But I definitely love this Etrac. I love it to bits. Every time I use it, the more and more I use this Etrac, the better it is. You do get to love it. And I went out last night and had my mate with me, and he had the Max Power. Now I don't know whether you know about it, but most of the farmers nowadays are getting like the recycled waste and throwing it on the land. They get a subsidy or something like that, I think it is, but there's loads of little bits of aluminium, bits of caravan, there's all sorts in it. It's just foil. It drives your machine round the bend. Now I went on with the settings as they are, and I could sort of pick out all this crap. I could pick it out. My mate was having trouble. He found, I think he found a couple of buttons and a lot of big items, but like what do you call them, coat hanger hooks, coat hooks, that sort of thing, stuff, you know, just like modern garbage. Well, the amount of buttons I got with this, I got a load of buttons. I found a nice little like a little lion. It's about that big, a little lion thing that you put around your neck. Oh man, I found all sorts of stuff. That's with this machine on the same field as the Max Power. And he gave up. He went off onto about 6 other fields, and every one of these fields was the same. I couldn't get out of the field. I wanted to go with him, but I couldn't get out of that field because this machine was finding stuff. It wouldn't let me go 10 yards. I found something else, and it was all like decent stuff, not shit. It was buttons. God, I even found a little bit of silver plate with a hallmark on it. I'll show you that later as well. Absolutely brilliant. Love it to death. Right, I'll catch you later. I've got to do a bit of detecting now. I'm here all day. I brought my bag. I've got my water supply, my camera gear, a spare batteries, and the detector. Right. Oh, one more thing. What I would like from Minelab is to supply headphones with a volume control, There's nothing wrong with them cos, except when you use this program, there's just no volume control. So I've got these cheapos that I use on my other detector. I would also like them, for the money that we spend on these machines, a control box cover. Now, when you pay this much for a machine, wouldn't you expect a control box cover? You don't get one. You have to buy it as an accessory, which sort of cheesed me off now. It has cheesed me off, because what I've been doing, I've been wrapping it. When I was on the beach in Wales, I had to wrap the control box, because I didn't have a control box cover, in this cling film. Does a brilliant job, still see the dial, but it's cling film. Like for 99p I think I got it from the Prestine market. Not right. Money we're paying, please, Mindlab, come on, get your act together. You do a great machine, but these other little items and that lot, you should throw them in. Just throw them in. Don't be so miserable. Right, catch you later, folks. Sweating my nuts off. Red hot. Beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful. Oh. This is going to be hot going today, this. Definitely. Well, it's me again. I've been detecting for what would it be? Say about 3/4 of an hour. 3/4 of an hour, right, in Neil's program. And I've just walked up and down here, say about 4 or 5 times, right, and I've just had this really, really low signal. Listen to this. Right. And it wasn't deep. It wasn't deep at all. It was, in fact, I just thought, oh, it's going to be a bloody bottle top, this. It's going to be another one of them pigging bottle tops. But wait till you see this. Right then. What do you make of that, folks? What do you make of that? Now, that to me, it's a short cross, I do believe. And it could be a Henry. I think that could be a Henry short cross penny. And I have now got coin, hammered coin, number 6. Where I've been everywhere with every other machine, I just cannot believe this. This is absolutely... I'm absolutely over the moon. I can't explain how over the moon I am with this machine now. It's phenomenal. Look at the size of that. What's that, about as big as my thumb? Oh my god, I cannot believe I've got another hammered. But it wasn't deep. Look, there's a hole. What would that be? Oh, what would that be? What, about 4 inch, about 4 inch deep, 4 inches, and this was the sound it made again. Whoops, that's not good, is it? I've got my rings on. Oh. Now, if we're looking at 14/16/1, is it? For all you guys that like you. That's it, that's what they're coming up at. But they all come up different anyway. I am one happy chappy. I absolutely love hammered coins. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Neil, for that programme, mate. Thank you very much indeed. And thank you, Minelab, for creating this wonderful machine. What I'm going to need now is one of them Garrett probes, because I've been finding some, you know what I mean, 2 air gun pellets, things like that. That is phenomenal. That is definitely a Henry. That's definitely a Henry. My God, that's Henry, Edward and Elizabeth are out of here. I am so over the moon. Again. My God, I've had some hammered this. And what's that now? 6. That's 6 hammered. 6 hammered coins. And I've been at it 3/4 of an hour. I'm going to find some. I'm here all day today. I'm going to find more of these. I am definitely going to be finding more. That is, and it was a brilliant signal. It was absolutely bang on the button, bang on. It just, I've been listening to whistles, squeaks, all sorts of crap, and I ignored them. I took 2 bits of coke because they led me astray a bit, but I'm getting the hang of the coke now with it. That is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Right, I'm going to do some more. I'm going to get some more now, folks. As you can see, it's absolutely red hot. I've had to take my flaming shirt off. I'm sweating cobs. Luckily enough today I brought a bottle of water. Don't usually do that. Usually it's whiskey or something. Anyway, catch you later, folks. Cheers. Dave signing off to find another hammered. Way! Well, this is becoming a habit now, isn't it? I've just found another one, but it's broken. It's a busted Edward, I think. It's definitely a long cross. See what the long cross that's left. I'll have to get it in the sun for you. Oh, turn the camera around so you can see it. There you go. A long cross. Don't know if it's a penny. It seems a bit big for a penny. Don't know. But it's done it again for me. It's found yet another hammered. This machine is the tops. That is approximately where it came from. I'll show you now. It came from about, I'd say about that level there, which again was about 5 inch. That's about 5 inch, I think. It never came out the bottom anyway. But there it is, the little beauty. Oh my God. Another one. I'm so happy. So happy. That's 7 out of this field. 7. Jesus. Well, looking at it, it's about 6.5. But I'm having it. I'm claiming it. It's a hammered. It's a hammered, so I'm claiming it. But Neil's settings in the old metal, definitely working well. Definitely. Another nice low bzz, bzz. Fantastic. But it's broken like. Let's see if I can find another one, eh? And catch you later, folks. Right, I've had about, what have I had here now? What, 2 hours, an hour and a half? I've had 2 hammered already. I absolutely love the Mine Lab. And a little message for Jed, Peacehavens. This little challenge, if you want to take on the Etrac, mate, I am more than ready now. Right, so anytime you want to come down here, or if I go up, well, across to your area, just say the word, mate. I'm well up for it now, my friend, because I too like my silver, as long as they're hammered though, as long as they're hammered, mate. Oh, another thing, Jed, I tried down the valley. The thing is, down there, mate, it's about 4 foot long in grass at the moment. My mate owns that land, so I might just have a dabble down there in the future, mate. I've been down there before with a lot of other detectors, and all I found was not much. A few toy cars, and pennies, halfpennies, a couple of sixpences. I know it's screaming out hammered, but I don't know. It's never been ploughed, never been touched. I mean, I found out that this area where I'm at now, this field I'm in at the moment, this was ploughed 9 years ago, so I think that's what's brought all these hammered up. Must be. I've had seven now, mate. 7. I can't believe it, and I found them all. I found all 7 with the Etrac. My mate's had 3 out of here and 2 rings with his Gold Max power, but I'll say yesterday took the Gold Max power on a field that's heavily trashed out with all sorts of junk, and he couldn't handle it. He couldn't cope. It was brilliant. Absolutely hammered him. So, mate, anytime you're ready, just give us a nod. Over and out. I'm gonna find some more hammered now, Jed. Hey, love me silver, I do, mate. Right, it's 10 past 2, and I've had another button. I've had 2 buttons actually. Let me just get them. But I've had another one of them bullet things, and I've had, let me just show you. Right. Yeah, I've had 2 buttons and another one of them little bullets. So that's 2 of them and 2 of them. But look at this. I've just taken a photo of the clod shot as well. But look at this. This is magic. What do I see down there? What do I see down there? And look at that. Right, it's approximately, it's only about what, 4 or 5 inch, would you say? 4 or 5 inch in the clod. And there, oh my god, it's perfectly round. It doesn't even look as though it's been clipped. What is it? And there is another Edward. That puts my tally up to 8, and it gives another perfect signal. That is brillianto. Another Edward penny. You can see where they've stuck it dead hard, because the cross has come through. A long cross penny of Edward. That's another one. That's number 8. Hey, I do love my silver. Yippity doo dah. Well, there you go, folks. Yet another. I've got to go for the wife shortly, so no doubt I'm going to be back. Here we go again.